Hey, what's up everybody? This is Damron. We're playing Halo Reach, part of the Master Chief Collection. We're doing a legendary speed run trying to get the Keep Your Foot on the Pedrogas Achievement, which is to beat the legendary campaign in under 3 hours. So this mission has some variability to it. Alright, you got that green tower over there, which is the Synovia building. You've got the red building, which is the Virant Telecom Tower, which is where Club Aurora is. And then you have the blue building over here to the right, that is the hospital. And the game's going to send you to one of those three locations depending on what it says. It's obviously going to give you a waypoint as well. So it's always, variable of which of those places you may go first. So we've been tasked to go to Club Aurora first. So we're going to head over to the hospital and we're going to go down to the left of the main hospital building, down to where I went. We're going to hit that button. And what we're trying to do is actually we're going to do an Easter egg to make all of the enemies in Club Aurora be non-combatants, which is going to make it easier and faster for us, to complete that section. So we are heading to Club Aurora and we went ahead and hit that button, and now we're going to go all the way to the top of the telecom tower up there. So that's the big building with the red sign on the front of it. We're going to go to the top of that building, and there's going to be a second button that we're going to push in order to basically unlock the Easter egg of making all the enemies just dance around in the club, and we're not going to have to fight them, and there's not going to be hunters in there to deal with. So it's going to make it significantly easier and significantly faster. So keep in mind, as I've mentioned in the previous guides, all the par times add up to 2 hours and 35 minutes. So we're aiming to get under par time. The par time in this particular mission is 20 minutes. So you see that we've landed on the roof of this building, and we see that button up there. We're going to go ahead and push that. Now we're ready to kind of go down and enter into Club Aurora. There are going to be two turrets on the outside here, but we're not going to have to deal with any other enemies that normally come out here because we've started this Easter egg. However, these two turrets are still manned and they can shoot fuel rods at you, so go ahead and take those out, and then we're going to land. Thought I took that one out, but I guess not. So we're going to land here and we're going to hop out and we're going to go ahead and enter into Club Aurora, and we're going to see all of our brutes and grunts just dancing around, not giving us any mind. So that's great. There are 3 brutes that will get kind of activated, I guess, and are willing to fight you. So we're going to take them out really quickly while they're still not really paying attention. We're going to grab these sticky grenades right here on the right hand side and accidentally throw a frag at that guy, but throw a sticky grenade at him and then sprint up here and assassinate this DJ, or try to. Usually you can assassinate him. You'll have plenty of time to run up here and assassinate him if you don't throw a frag first. So kill him and then go to the left hand side, and there's going to be one more brute to deal with. And once we've dealt with those 3, there's nobody else in Club Aurora that is going to fight us, so we don't have anything to worry about. So hopefully you can actually clean those 3 guys up much quicker than I did. So let's head to the back of Club Aurora on the 2nd level, and we're going to interact with the switch here to disrupt that. And now we're going to head out, but before we do that, go to the bottom level. I'm going to go ahead and grab a plasma pistol from one of these dancing grunts here, but we're going to head to the bottom of the room in the back, and we're going to grab one of these jetpacks, and that's going to help us with the hospital section when we go to that. So let's go ahead and head out. Now you're going to have 2 side missions in between your 3 main areas that you go to. The thing about them is that there's 12 possibilities. So there's 12 different side missions that you can get. Obviously it's going to tell you where to go with your way marker and what your side mission is, but you may not have the ones that I got. The ones that you don't want are the escort missions, because they really take up the most time, and in fact that's the one that I'm going to get right here. I'm going to get an escort mission, and I'm going to show you anyway because I can still get part-time with getting these missions, and it's going to be completely variable. One, how far away the side mission is from where you're at, how far away that side mission is from the next main mission that you have to go to, and how long that particular side mission is. 3 of the side mission possibilities are escort missions, so you have a good chance of getting one of these missions. If you get it, you're just going to have to follow this pelican, or follow this falcon, to wherever his final destination is. And these are the ones, honestly, that you don't want, because it's going to take up the most amount of time. The ones you want are the ones to, go take out a few enemies or go protect some Marines. Any of the protect Marines missions that you get, you can actually just kill the Marines and it'll say, oh, you know, the side mission failed. If you don't kill them, you're gonna have to kill the enemies, but also for the side mission to complete, you have to wait for the Marines to actually be rescued by a, you know, air vehicle. So it actually takes some time to just wait on them to be rescued. So if you get that mission, it's better to just kill the Marines, and you'll have, you know, a friendly indicator of where they are, so you can just light them up and call it a day that way. So moving on, we're just escorting this, you know, this Falcon here. Again, this really isn't the mission that you want to get. As you can see, it really takes a good chunk of time, and the direction that, you know, this particular mission takes you can also waste time, right? So he's heading away from the hospital and away from the Synoviet building, which I know are the two buildings that I have left. So, you know, I've got to head up here and just follow him. But I figured I'd keep it this way just so you guys saw, even if you get the escort mission, you can still get part-time on this level very easily with the methods that I'm going to show you in the main mission sections, because we can get through those very, very quickly with the methods that I'm showing you. So, you know, we did the Club Herrera extraordinarily fast just by activating the Easter egg, and now we're, you know, following this guy here. We're almost there, and he's going to land, and we're finally going to be able to move on. So as soon as he lands and the defend indicator goes away, you are free to head out. It'll take a second or so for the game to recognize that you have finished that drop off. And I know that I need to go either to the Synoviet building or the hospital, so I'm going to make my way back there. Trying to put myself in between one of the two here. I'm right next to the Synoviet building, but instead it gives me the hospital, I believe, on this particular run. So, you know, depending on the variables you get, the order of, you know, buildings that you get, the side missions, where the side missions are in relation to the next main mission that you get, your time can be significantly changed from what I'm showing you here, right? You could really save, you know, if you had a shorter side mission than the one that I just had, you can shave off like 3 minutes just right there, right? So now I've been given the objective to go to the hospital, so we're going to make our way over there. A lot of the times after the side mission and after the main mission, a lot of Banshees tend to come after you, so keep that in mind. You know, so keep your, you know, kind of watch your back a little bit. As long as you keep a distance between you and the Banshee, you should be able to take them out. So what we're going to do here with the hospital, we're going to land right here, and we are going to go ahead and blow up this Falcon because, you know, it's already dead. We don't want to risk, you know, dying, you know, in the next section after we finish the hospital. So we're going to go ahead and blow this up. Now what I should have done, we're going to go ahead and go into the hospital here. You want to kill all of these Groots that are in the front entryway. Sometimes they will, you know, not be alerted when you come in. Sometimes they will be. It's a little bit random right there. There's a health pack that you can grab, but make sure you go ahead and kill all of those grunts in the initial section, because we're going to be bringing a Banshee in here, and we don't want them to be shooting at the Banshee as we're trying to get the Banshee through that door right there. So we're going to come back outside, and what I should have done is blown up my Falcon and went ahead and called for a reinforcement now, so I didn't have to do it afterwards, and it kind of wasted time. But anyway, so you can do that to save time as well. But we're going to jump onto this wall here, and now that we have that jetpack, we can kind of jetpack over to one of these Banshees and hijack it. And once we hijack it, we're going to take it right down to the hospital doorway, and what we're going to do is we're going to shoot off both of the wings. So we're going to put it right in front of the door here, and we're going to whip out our DMR, and we're going to shoot the left hand wing, and we're trying to push it forward just a little bit to kind of get through this, you know, doorway. So we're shooting off the left and we're shooting off the right wing, and then after we do that, we're going to hop in and immediately boost forward. Okay, if you're not fast enough, the doors can actually close and blow up the Banshee. So once we get in the Banshee in here, we're going to fly that around that loop staircase, and we're going to kind of make our way around. We're actually on the level below us, even though the camera looks like we're above it, and we're going to just make our way down to the bottom here. And by bringing the Banshee down here and doing it this way, we're actually despawning all of the enemies in this section, and we don't have to worry about fighting anybody. It's very, very fast. We're going to go down here, we're going to hop out, and we're going to hit the switch. And I make a mistake here, actually. This is another place that you can save some time. But after you kind of activate that button and you kind of get into the Banshee here, I made the mistake of staying in the Banshee. But what you want to do, so you saw my time go up there, because if you stay in the Banshee right there, it'll like teleport you out. But if you just hop out and run back, that was not a glitch. If you just run back, it will just teleport you outside. All right, and you'll be right back where your Falcon was. So you don't have to do anything. Just hop out of the Banshee and start walking back, and boom, it's going to teleport you up here. So once we get back up here, we're going to go ahead and blow up that Falcon. It was pretty severely damaged, and we're going to call in for a new one. Again, I could have saved some time here if I had done this prior to going into the hospital. That's what I was mentioning earlier. So there are a few areas where you can save some time, but it's okay. We're still going to come under par time on this mission, which is really our main goal. So right now we're just waiting on a new Falcon for us to come in and pilot, and hanging out at the hospital, just enjoying the view and taking a breather, because that's what we need on a speed run, is time to relax. So here we go. So here's our Falcon coming in. Now we've got a new side mission, neutralize elites and engineers. Again, you're going to have 2 of a possible 12 options in your game. Ideally, you do not get the escort one that I got earlier. That's going to be probably the biggest time sink as a side mission that you can get. The other problem that you can have with side missions is this one. You get ones that just spawn far, far away. So now I've got to fly all the way over there for this side mission. Sometimes the side missions will spawn right beside you, and you know, that's the ideal situation. But unfortunately, I had 2 of the bad scenarios in the side mission. I got an escort mission, and then I got this mission, which was, you know, pretty far away. So we're going to go ahead and go over here, and this one I've got to kill some engineers and just some other enemies, so we'll just clean those up. And these missions, the side missions that have you kill the enemies, you need to just kill everybody as fast as possible, and as soon as you finish off everybody, then you can start moving on. And in this scenario, as soon as we finish this side mission, we know that the final, you know, mission that we're going to go to has to be the Synovia building. So as soon as we kill everybody, you know, we're going to go ahead and head out to that final, you know, mission, which also has a nice fast shortcut in it. So we're gonna go ahead and kill this last enemy here, and boom, we are heading out. So now we're gonna go ahead and head over to the Synovia Tower, which is the one with the green symbol on it. Now for this mission, you do not want to head to the front of the building. You actually want to head to the back, you know, where it kind of has these open, looks like kind of a rib cage right here on the back side. And if you go to the back left, you can actually go to the bottom of this and come up underneath it, and you'll actually bypass having to run through a significant number of enemies to get to this elevator. There will be a sniper, you know, person, as well as some brutes that I like to go ahead and take out, just so I don't have to risk being shot and killed while I'm trying to get into the elevator. So go ahead and kill a few of them and then hop out, and now we're going to head into the elevator. There is a health pack here if you need it, so go ahead and activate that elevator. We're just waiting on the objective. We got here a little too early, but once the elevator opens, you can jump in there and hit that button, and we'll take a nice quiet elevator ride to the top of the Synovia Tower. And once we get to the top, we're just going to head straight back. We're going to head to the left here, and then as we get to this next section, immediately turn right around this wall, and we're going to go down this path here, and then we're going to take our next left, and we're going to walk up this hallway, and we're going to activate our final main mission disruptor here. So we're going to go ahead and, you know, hit X on that, and now we're going to turn around and go right, and we're going to follow this path. A bugger will come out of that window up there, so you can take him out, and once you take him out, we're just making our way back to the elevator. There are a lot of buggers that spawn in here, but as long as you're quick, you don't really need to fight them, right? We can just run back to the elevator, hit the switch, and we're on the way down. And that's going to end the Synovia Tower. So the Synovia Tower is also very, very fast. All 3 of the main mission, you know, ways that I told you how to finish those missions are very quick and efficient. What's really going to determine your time for the rest of this are the side missions that you get. So you can really improve your time a lot here if you get better side missions. You could significantly reduce your time on this. Again, the part time is 20 minutes, but you could easily shave off 4 to 5 minutes from my time if you get better side missions. but nonetheless, we're going to come in under par anyway. So just showing you that even if you get the lengthy side missions, if you use the methods that I showed you for the main missions, you'll still be able to get under par time. So we're heading to the final portion, the Olympic Tower. We need to head over there, and we're going to be tasked with taking out 6 anti-air turrets that are kind of around the building, and you're going to get some indicators of where they are, so you don't really need to worry about finding them without the markers. But just keep shooting at them from the distance. I like to just kind of cruise around in a big circle, and I've noticed that kind of just by cruising around a big circle, staying elevated, and shooting them from a distance, one, I'm not really getting shot too much by them, and I'm not really being targeted by the Banshees either. So I kind of just stay high and shoot them from a distance and kind of go in a circular motion around the main tower that we're trying to protect, and just kind of take out these turrets. And that's going to be the last thing that we have to do. Once you take out the 6th and final turret, which is coming up here, you're going to have a landing pad that pops out on the tower, and we're going to go to that in order to end this mission. So we're still going to come in under par time again, which is under 20 minutes, and we are done with New Alexandria. I hope you guys are enjoying this guide. This has been a really fun playthrough. Your platform is going to be above the platform that's already out. So if you go ahead and go there, as soon as it comes out and the indicator comes, it's going to be the second set of red lights there. As soon as it comes out, you kind of go down, you'll be able to end the mission pretty quickly if you're ready for it to come out. So I hope you guys are enjoying this, and hopefully I'll see you in part 8, the package of our Halo Reach legendary speedrun.